Hey y'all, welcome back to OffGrid Unlimited. Got a little bit of a different video here for y'all today. Sorry about the sun coming in on my face. Trying to get this done at the end of the day before I got to go to work. But like I said, got a little bit of a different video, guys, for today. As you can tell from the title, it's not about hunting or fishing or review products as far as those activity goes. Guys, this is kind of part of the reason that we told you all that we were wanting to rebrand Luna Outdoors into OffGrid Unlimited. Guys, we got a bunch of different interests and hobbies and habits and just different things that we'd like to show you all and bring to y'all's world and everything like that. So guys, I mean, with that being said, let's hop right into this video. So basically, as you can tell from the title, this will basically be going over what my everyday carry has been for the last year and a half. I'm about to get a new everyday carry weapon. So I figured, why not, talk to you guys a little bit about what I've been carrying. Not going to tell you guys what I'm going to carry. That'll be for a different video. But, I wanted to talk about it a little bit just because it's part of this world we live in, guys. Is I'm an avid believer in always being able to protect yourself, but more importantly, being able to protect your family if a situation arises that you have no control over. With that being said, let's might as well just go ahead and hop right into it. So this is what I've been carrying every day. Make sure it's clear for you guys. So as you can see, guys, it is clear. Finger check, nothing in the chamber. But this is what I've been carrying every day. It is a Glock 27. If you know anything about firearms, you know anything about Glocks, this is basically the baby Glock, chambered in .40 caliber, just like any other Glock. Just a nice little package. Double stacked .40 caliber. Like I said, chambered in .40 caliber, little double stacked 9+1, and this is what I've been carrying every day, guys. This is a great gun. I'm not gonna be one of these guys out here that's just a Glock fanboy or gonna hate on any other company. Honestly, guys, it really boils down to, if you have something to protect yourself, then that's all that really matters. And this has been my choice for the last, like I said, about year and a half, 2 years. It's been a great gun, and the one thing I love about Glocks is their reliability. This thing has always been, I'm going to take this apart for you guys real quick. The ease to clean, you've seen how easy I got this apart. But one thing I do want to show you all, and it's a bad habit because I don't clean my guns every week or every other week. But that's part of it. It's everyday carry. I wake up, put my jeans on, put my shorts on, whatever it is, and just put it on my side and make sure I have it. But I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up on here, but if you guys can kind of see in there, it's gonna focus on my face. If you guys can kind of see in there, it is not clean. There is a bunch of lint in there from riding in my jeans, riding in my shorts. There's a bunch of lint in there, and once again, I'm not gonna be this Glock fanboy here, but look, I mean, you can see, it's not the cleanest weapon that you've ever seen. But one thing about Glock is, every time I've needed this thing, it's went bang, and that's the most important thing. But I'm not gonna be this Glock fanboy and tell you how great this Glock is or anything like that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how great this Glock is, or how great Glock is in general, because everybody has their preferences. That's just the way it is. But this has been a great gun for me. It's rode great. I've been a great shooter with it. And as far as this Glock 27 goes, I won't be able to show you because I don't have it with me. But the thing about this Glock 27 that I've kind of not liked about it, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, but I've got a pretty big hand. I've got a really large hand. I usually swallow up anybody else's hand that puts their hand up next to mine. But the thing about it is, I don't know if it'll pick it up, but basically I can only get my ring finger and my middle finger on the grip, on the grip of the gun. So I've got this Pierce pinky extension, and that's done wonders for me. If you know anything about guns, ammo, anything like that, everybody always says that the 40 caliber is a very poppy round, very snappy on a gun. So when you put that on a 3-inch barrel, it's very hard to handle if you've just got them 2 fingers on there. So as you can see, this is an empty magazine, right? So I'm gonna put it in there just to show you guys what this Pierce pinky extension. Now this is not a +1 or anything like that. This is just a pinky extension on a stock Glock magazine. So basically it'll look like that, and that basically gets me to be able to put my pinky finger barely on that pinky extension. It really just makes it a little more comfortable for my ring finger to be on there, but really it'll help me get that final, I can really squeeze that pinky up in there, right? Obviously great trigger discipline, pointer finger on the slide, but it's been a lifesaver. That little pinky extension really has. If you're considering getting a baby Glock, whether it's a 26, 27, 42, 43, anything with the short handle, with a short grip like that, I would highly recommend getting an extension base plate for your magazine. Like I said, this is a 9+1, so this is not a +1 extension on here. It's just a pinky grip basically. I'm not too worried about round count. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not too worried about a round count, so I didn't opt for a +1 or anything. This is what I've been carrying, guys. Glock 27, 40 caliber, and most importantly, when it comes to everyday carry, the most important thing is your holster, right? That's going to be the most important part about your everyday carry. Before I talk about this holster, I want you guys to understand that this is not a paid promotion. This company has never sent me anything, never contacted me. They probably don't even know who the heck I am. All right. But with that being said, this is the best holster that I can think of and I can find. As a matter of fact, this holster is so good that I've actually already ordered this same holster for my next gun. That's how great this holster is, and that's how much I love this holster, right? This is going to be the inside the waistband torsion holster by Bravo Concealment. As you can see, it's got 2 belt clips, which I prefer. More stability on your draw out, more stability while you're walking, running, anything like that. I've literally put this in a pair of basketball shorts, tied the loop, tied the little bunny ears on the front, and have never had an issue of this wanting to fall out or try to move or anything like that. That's how great a 2-holster or a 2-clip holster really is. But the beauty about this holster is, if you guys have ever done any research on holsters, you'll see a lot of holster companies that make this Kydex material holster, and basically they will sell a little wing thing that you screw into the the end of the holster that basically pushes the holster away from your belt and pushes the weapon into you. Obviously the benefit of that is better concealment, less profile. When you put that on there, it really hides it. Now, the beauty of this holster is Bravo Concealment has built this holster to do that same thing, but just with the holster. So this has got a 10-degree cant on it. I don't know if you're really going to be able to pick it up, but if you see how this front clip is and how this back clip is and how the weapon actually sits in there, you can kind of see it right there. You see that little angle right there? That's basically what that little wing is going to do. So if this was your belt buckle, if your belt was riding in here along the outside of this, it's basically going to kick the holster into your body like that. Instead of riding perfectly flat with your belt line, the design of this holster, the angle of this holster is going to kick it into your body a lot better. I'm not going to get into where you should carry or anything like that. I carry at 4 o'clock. That's just the most comfortable for me. I would say that this would not be a very good appendix holster. Personally, you can, and I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that do with this holster. I've never even tried the appendix carry, but with the back side that's going up so high to completely cover the back side of it from being against your body, this really works the best, I believe, at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, somewhere in that range. Maybe even 5 o'clock if you guys really like to reach back to get your weapon out. But appendix, I don't know how well this high back would do with an appendix carry. But as far as the degree of the I don't want to call it a cant because that's talking about weapon angle, but the degree that this holster has been built with is perfect. It rides perfectly up against my side. Does not have a profile whatsoever. There's a lot of times I can even wear a tighter fitting shirt and you really can't tell unless I'm like bending over or something like that. But there's not a holster out there that's going to keep your weapon from showing if you're bending over a certain kind of way. The other great thing about this holster is you have a wide range of adjustment with this holster. If you can see all these little screws, there's some of them in there. It really gives you a lot of options as far as how much cant you want. If you want a positive cant or a reverse cant. Obviously a lot of adjustment as far as ride height. I like riding with mine as high up on the holster as possible, so my barrel end would be as far down in my pants as this holster will allow. But there's a lot of different adjustments you can make with this holster that gives you a lot of different options depending on how you like to carry. A great thing that Bravo Concealment did with this holster is, I don't know how often you guys carry with like a dress shirt or like a polo that you're wanting to tuck in or anything like that, but if you've ever carried and tucked your shirt in, it gets really difficult with most holsters because you can't tuck your shirt in behind the holster itself. You basically have to go over the hook, over the belt clip, back up into the holster, and then tuck it. And basically you're tucking the whole belt clip itself. With this holster, they thought about this. They thought about everything when they were designing this holster, guys. Basically what they did is you can take this clip off, right, the front clip. You take that clip off, and basically you're going to be running with a one clip holster, which is still fine as long as you, what I would say, tighten your belt down just an extra notch just to make sure that it stays in there. But the beautiful thing about this holster is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys, but this clip actually comes out and it has a space in there. If you can kind of see that, there's a space that this holster, that this clip is designed with. And the point of that is basically what you get to do is you basically get to tuck your shirt in around your weapon like that, and then tuck your shirt in to this clip behind, tuck your shirt in behind this clip, and then put your belt on, and basically this becomes a full tuckable holster weapon system, which is great. I've used it multiple times going to weddings, going to anything formal where I'm needing to carry my weapon but I don't want it seen. Pretty much it when it comes about with the holster itself. The beauty of this high back right here is you can see that indentation for the slide lock on your weapon, your slide lock, and basically what you get is a nice satisfying click, and that thing, it's not coming out. It is in there. As you can see, we're working with an empty gun here, but you click that in there and you get a nice solid satisfying click to know that your weapon is in your holster correctly, and it's not gonna come out, guys. It is in there, and it's a great holster. It's a great system in general. Obviously, with a lot of gun guys, eventually you're gonna get tired of the gun that you're carrying, and it's that time for me. I've carried this for the last year and a half, every day, if not. But it don't matter where you're going, guys. You never know when a situation is gonna arise that you have no control over. You never know when there's gonna be a situation that arises that you have no control over. Obviously, you guys are your own people. Y'all can decide when and where you're gonna carry, and you know, more power to you. I'm a guy that prefers to carry every day, carry everywhere I go. Even if the gas station is literally a mile up the road here, and I make sure I put it on before I leave to go grab a candy bar or a bag of chips. That's just the way I am. But guys, I just wanted to bring y'all something a little different. Like I said, I'm about to get a new firearm system, I'm about to get a new weapon. I figured why not, you know, show you guys what I've been carrying, and when I do get the new weapon, I will show you guys. Obviously, it's not going to be a full review of it because I hadn't carried it yet. But this review has been a year and a half straight of me carrying that weapon, and I have no bad things to say about the Glock 27, and I definitely don't have any bad things to say about Bravo Concealment holsters. Like I said, I've already ordered another Bravo Concealment holster torsion inside the waistband for the next firearm that I'm about to get. But like I said, guys, a part of us rebranding into OffGrid Unlimited and getting away from Tugaluna Outdoors was a lot about hunting and fishing, and that's really what the direction of the channel was. That's literally what Tugaluna meant, in case any of you guys were wondering. Tugaluna meant great mystical fish in Cherokee, and that's where the name Tugaluna came from. Basically an old folk tale about basically the Loch Ness Monster and stuff like that. But guys, this is the reason why we wanted to rebrand into OffGrid, bring you guys more content that we like to, that we have interest in, more habits, stuff like that we do that didn't really fit into Tugaluna Outdoors, which is why we are now OffGrid Unlimited. Guys, that's pretty much it. That's basically going to be the full review slash really just reviews. That's basically going to be the full review of my everyday carry firearm system. Like I said, I will let you guys know what the new weapon is when I get it. I will do a video showing you it as basically a first impression, and I probably won't do another video on the holster system because, like I said many times already in this video, I love this holster. I've already bought this holster for the next firearm. But guys, once again, thanks for watching OffGrid Unlimited. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and as always, we'll catch you next time.